only a website.
Part 2.
See how this looks white. Go ahead.
Is the mic plugged in?
Okay, now you are.
Welcome to Part 2 of Thriller Night's special edition on the Motor City Nightmares convention. Come with us as we visit more of your favorite celebrities and horror stars.
ThrillerNights.com.
Yeah.
Got Ed over here.
I think he's dead.
What? Oh, okay.
Hey there, I'm Michael Berryman. I'm here in Detroit for Motor City Nightmares, and if you've never been to a convention, you got to go. There are lots and lots of fun. You might remember me from that one. And what am I doing lately? Well, I'm heading out tonight to go to Rhode Island for Chad Burdy's productions of a movie called The Army of the Damned. But a couple years ago, I went to Canada, and I did a little movie with Eddie Furlong called Below Zero. It's been out on Netflix and Amazon. It's a wonderful thriller, kind of Hitchcock-ish. And oh my God, we're being invaded by Sid Haig.
Yes.
Hey, it's Sid Haig.
Here we go.
You brought me, my brother.
Sid is Filipino egg rolls.
I thought it was a Filipino egg roll.
Yeah.
It's like a sausage.
Yeah. Good stuff, huh?
That's rough.
What are they called?
It's called lumpia.
Oh, that's great. It didn't come from here, did it?
No. One of the volunteers' wives is Filipino, and they found out I liked Filipino food.
That's
so
awesome.
she, here, try
What's it
one.
made out of?
No, I wasn't coming over.
That's Kane Hodder.
Nice.
Sure, why not?
His egg
There you
rolls
go.
bring all the boys in the yard, apparently.
Oh, wow. Yeah, good, huh?
All right.
So this is what we do at shows.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
We eat, we bullshit, we talk to people.
Awesome.
We inspire you to do your art, the art of life, whatever you do. Look, some people show up here on the weekends just to let their hair down. What's that like? So anyway, I gotta check out now, but I want you to see Below Zero. And also, if you go to YouTube and watch two things. One is called Hell's Kitty. It's a guy who has a possessed cat, and Detective Pluto comes to investigate the situation. Episode 10, Hell's Kitty. Also, go to YouTube, and there's a wonderful little music video by Suze, S-U-Z-E, Lanier-Bramlett, Suze Lanier-Bramlett, and it's called Watch What You Asked For. It's the perils and a song about the dangers of online dating. Check it out. Hell's Kitty, episode 10. Watch What You Asked For, Susan Lanier Bramlin. And you go watch Below Zero, Eddie Furlong and Michael Berryman and Christian Booth, and it is awesome. See you in the movies. Are you watching thrillernights.com? Then you better fire up your computer, or I'll come looking for you. Check it out.
My name's Kevin. I'm the drummer.
I'm Brandon. I play slap bass.
I'm Bill. Play the guitar.
Gutter Ghouls.
Right, cool.
We have our album here. You can get it on Amazon, Amazon.com. Search up the Gutter Ghouls.
Cool.
Motor City Murder Billy. Pick it up.
A new music video just came out. Thanks to Campfire and 20 Gun.
Yeah.
That'll be on YouTube anytime soon, so you'll be able to find that.
You have any questions?
What's up, dude? I'm so hungover. I'm sorry.
Thrillernights.com. Awesome. Thanks a lot, guys.
I'm too hungry.
Okay.
It's on the electric machete. It's a it's a guitar.
It's a guitar, yeah.
Yeah, and here's me with Machete himself, Danny Trejo.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And that's Dario Argento, actually.
Right on.
Who enjoys the electric machete.
Oh, that's cool, man. I definitely want to check that out.
What are your names? You said
Frank.
Frank and Travis.
Yeah.
Just remember, Jason Never Dies.
Nice.
And yeah, there's songs here like Jason Never Dies, Jason is Watching,
Yeah.
Machete is my friend, Sink or Swim.
That's awesome, man.
But it's kind of it's like a punk metal, hard rock, comedy. People say it sounds like Motorhead meets Weird Al Yankovic.
Okay.
Awesome.
You know, can't go wrong, basically.
No, you cannot.
But what's this show about?
You know what? It's we go around the state of Michigan, and we've been documenting ever since last October. And what we're doing is shooting everything horror related in the state of Michigan because it's never been done before. And Michigan is one of the biggest states that, if not the biggest state that supports Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
and so you know we're thank you so much, man.
Of course. Play that loud. And you know you can use the music on your show or something if you want.
That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, that's fun.
That's cool.
It's not exactly like scary horror music. It's like fun, scary horror.
That's cool.
I don't know how to explain music. There's no way to. This is Raven, our road manager for Jason. That's Raven Lunatic. He's also a special effects artist.
Nice.
Yeah. He makes us appear scary at times. But the guitar itself is cool because it's on like a 6-foot machete that has an LED Jason mask in the blade. And I can play bass and guitar and sing.
Awesome.
And we have a drummer, so it's a duo, and that's it.
Oh, that's great.
And it's fun. We've opened for bands like Wednesday 13, Chimera, Soil, you know, a lot of metal and, you know, horror punk bands. And I guess we're sort of like the clown princes of that scene because, you know, everybody accepts us and we're not really stepping on anyone's toes in terms of the genre. Because nobody plays an electric machete right now. But one day a kid's going to come up and he'll be like, step aside, Jason.
Hey, maybe you should market that.
I've been thinking about it. Or maybe keep it secret, I don't know.
Maybe we need to edit that part out. So.
No, It's been suggested. But the key is that I use a big amplifier and a wah-wah pedal in that whole thing. So it's like,
who are some of your influences as far as music?
oh my gosh.
I know that's such a tough question.
No, I mean, we listen to.
Neil Diamond, all these visuals.
I mean, I would say a reference point for us comes from the band Macabre, which is this great band from Chicago. It was actually the bass player from Macabre, who they're a superb death metal band. He played on our record, Jason Is Watching, and so he was a mentor of sorts at that point in time. And then, but prior to that, in terms of my own musical influences, I used to, when I went to New York University, I would go and listen to Bad Brains, Dead Kennedys, Black Flag. I was friends with the band Reagan Youth, who I just went to see, and there's a lot of similarities between First Jason and Reagan Youth, because the guitarist of Reagan Youth, Paulie, he plays like solos, and a large component of what I do is instrumental solos. I even do the Johann Sebastian Bach toccata, you know. That's kind of like a showstopper thing we do in the middle. So a lot of what I do is, we sing all about Jason and all about dark topics. Like, the next record we have a song called Jason's Bride.
Jason's Bride?
Yeah, Jason's Bride.
Don't say it too loud, it'll be the next Friday the 13th.
Well, we made a cool video about that one too. Yeah, it's like a female Jason. But she has like kissy lips on the mask.
Is the mask pink?
No. No, it's like, it's a regular mask, but just has like red kissy lips right on it. And then, she proves that she's just as good of a killer as he is. So he's kind of smitten, And, they try to kiss, but their masks are like blinking together,
Blinking into each other.
Nice.
That's on YouTube.
Okay, it's on
Jason's Bride. And there's also a new video, First Jason at Viper Room, which we just played at the Viper Room in Los Angeles. That's up there too,
Cool.
So that'll really show people what we're about, But for me, it's a great honor and a lot of fun to be at an event like Motor City Nightmares Weekend here in Novi, Michigan. I will say, without hesitation, as a rock musician, playing in Detroit is always a blast, because people really have a respect for rock and the cultural significance that its contribution is to the whole artistic world, artistic universe, and I think people here love punk, they love hardcore, metal, death metal, rock. We've got to play in a lot of great clubs here, like even the iRock, we played over there. And, it just, everywhere you go in Detroit, you have like the best sound men. You get those monitors across the stage, you just love that. But, beyond that, just the people's appreciation is deep. And I've seen that reflected here at Motor City Nightmares too, because it's more than just the, experience of meeting celebrities. You can tell that these movies mean a lot to these people, and that they really know them. And to me, Jason is like, it's like a
household name.
Yeah. Well, it's a mythology. It's American mythology, and I'm sure that as you're traveling around, you're finding all kinds of different myths and legends from different parts of the state. And what are these things? They go beyond span generations, and they kind of unite people through time, and they unite them within a state or a town, or and I think Jason is like a universalized American mythos that I'm every day aware of being a part of that, and I never take it for granted. And it's nice to be in a town like this. So many places we go, it's wonderful, but here you really do feel the love and the appreciation in Detroit. This is Ari Lehman, the first Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, and you're here at Motor City Nightmares Weekend. You're watching ThrillerNights.com. Jason never dies.
Perfect.
Jason is watching and he sees everything you do. Jason is watching and he sees everything you do.
I was just wondering if you wouldn't, how much would it cost me for you to sign my camera?
That's a first.
Oh really? It's a first?
Yes it is.
That is awesome.
Standard $20, I guess.
Okay. Awesome. Just wanna put it like right there.
This is Doug Bradley here at Motor City Nightmares, just outside of Detroit City. Most of you will know me as Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies. This is very confusing because there's two cameras pointing at me right now.
You look in this direction, it's fine. Do you have anything coming up that you'd like to tell us about?
Well, there are a few movies in the pipeline, but I'm kind of superstitious about talking about stuff before it happens. It seems to me the more you talk about it, the less it does. Most recently, people will have seen me in, I guess, in Wrong Turn 5, which I was shooting exactly a year ago. In fact, I was booked to come to this convention last year, but I was out in Bulgaria shooting a movie, so I had to cancel. And a couple of other movies which will be coming out, Deer Crossing and Scream Park. And there are plans for a sequel to Deer Crossing. All being well, we'll go ahead this year. So,
do you personally have any favorite horror movies?
Oh, lots. Yeah. I mean, I was a fan of horror movies as a teenager before I even knew I was going to be an actor. And I still try and keep up with what's coming out now. A new movie that I really enjoyed, way more than I expected to, is Mama. Anything that's got Guillermo del Toro's name on the masthead is going to draw me to it. Guillermo del Toro presents, okay, I'm in with that. I really liked Don't Be Afraid of the Dark as well, but I thought Mama was outstanding. I loved that here was a monster, female monster, a mother, a sympathetic monster.
Right.
And right at the end, I thought the emotional tug at the end, you didn't want the kid to die. You understood exactly why Mama wanted the kid, and that was very moving, and I really enjoyed it. But still my favorite horror movies, by no means the scariest movie ever made, but my favorite horror movie is, I think I'm right in saying, 78 years old this year, and that's The Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes.
So, it's and there's a lot of movies in between that I love as well. Too many to mention.
Right.
And in recent years as well, I've been watching a lot of movies coming out of the Far East, Japan, particularly increasingly South Korea. Some outstanding movies coming out there. Much more more out of left field, much more risky and dangerous than Hollywood is prepared to do at the moment. Hollywood's become a very conservative place with a small C, and it needs to change. You know, it's getting very turgid. Hi, this is Doug Bradley, Pinhead from the Hellraiser movie, and you're watching ThrillerNights.com. You better stay watching, or I'll tear your soul.
Okay, ready? Go. Yeah.
Looks like Alyssa's mom's dog.
That's perfect.
That's awesome. Take that, Pico.
I like it.
Dude, you know what's cool? I've got a 6-foot banner that the Last Supper.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Nice. I've never even seen it before. That's that setting. I'm Frank.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Would you mind signing the top of this camera? Oh, you know what? Let me move this. Awesome. Thank you so much. It was funny. I asked you guys a really goofy question, and it's like when a record like skips. I asked Bill Moseley if because of the Devil's Rejects, you know, I was just wondering. I asked you guys if you thought that they got what they deserved, you know. I was wearing sunglasses at the time. You're like, well, I don't know if we want to answer that question because this guy's wearing sunglasses or something. But it was a lot of fun. But later on, I realized, you know what? You guys probably didn't answer it because it would have been spoiling the finale of the film.
Right.
Yeah. So that's me, jackass.
No spoilers, no spoilers.
Right. But anyways, yeah. So we're doing this web show called ThrillerNights.com, and
Did you hand him a card? Or?
I don't.
Here, that's our website, ThrillerNights.com.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people don't realize you were in THX Legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one of the best parts in the thing.
I know.
I mean, I got to rape the girl twice, punch Donald Pleasance in the nose, and beat the shit out of a robot. Come on. Doesn't get any better. And I got paid. And the check cleared the bank.
Right. It didn't bounce. That's a plus.
Yeah, we're big fans. Seriously, I mean, your work in House of Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. I mean, that's just awesome. I mean, Captain Spaulding.
Yeah, you are a legendary character, even just because of that guy.
Yeah, isn't that great?
It's just, you know, and I was just there having fun, man.
Right, exactly.
Just doing my job.
Yep. That's how these things happen.
Yeah.
And also, a lot of people don't realize you work with Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, Kill Bill.
And Jackie Brown.
Yeah, Judge.
Yeah. Well, he called me.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, he knew that I was getting pissed off about just doing stupid heavies all the time. So he called my house. I don't know how the hell he got my number. But he said, I get it. You don't want to do any more stupid heavies, blah, 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 blah. I've written the part of a judge for you and Jackie Brown. I won't take no for an answer. I'm doing the part. That's it. Okay, boss. Just made it happen.
And you know, it made perfect sense because you work with Pam Grier in the Big Birdcage, or
that was our 6th film together.
6th film, okay. Well, I got some more research to do then.
quick, get on Wikipedia. Say some other wrong things.
There was some guy, well, you know, whenever a producer gets ready to start a film, they usually, if they got any brains at all, will call the two trade magazines, Variety and Reporter, and give them the cast list of their film. So that's what this producer did. I was in his cast, and the guy at Variety said, wow, his name's coming up all over the place today. And the producer said, wow, what are you talking about? There's a guy that's writing a book about Hollywood's greatest love duos, and Sid Haig and Pam Grier are number 8 on the list. Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
I don't know if the book ever came out, but...
Would you like to introduce yourself to the camera?
Yes, I'd like to introduce myself to me. I'm Sid Haig, and I'm me, and I just do my shit. Okay? Yeah.
Do you have any upcoming movies?
I have so many upcoming movies I can't even remember them all. I have a movie a month coming out for the next 4 months, and I've got 3 more pictures to do before the end of this year, and probably another 4 conventions.
Great.
Yeah.
Do you have like a homepage where you have your set list?
I keep stuff so simple. You want to get a hold of me? www.sidhaig.com. You're listening and watching and eating thrillernights.com. That's why you can see and hear me. Okay.
Thank you very much. Hey, can you say thrillernights.com? No?
Thrillernights.com. Say it.
I'm not your monkey to perform.
Thrillernights.com. You want to say
Yes,
that?
come on. I had this up there this morning.
That's
showing
awesome.
these guys.
Perfect.
This is her daughter right here, and I was showing her. You guys have to meet Gabrielle. Are you going to put another thing on my head? Nice to meet you.
Did you watch the episode?
I did. I was watching. Yeah, yes. Yeah, absolutely. These are the guys that put your mom's head over my face. Yep.
We're kind of thinking we could do a little comparison here. What you mind doing on?
Maybe we'll do comparison.
Yeah, say, did these
Daughter.
black
Over there?
What?
Want to go over there?
Me too?
Well, it would make sense because you look. It's nice to see you too. I heard you guys.
What's your name?
I'm Christy.
Christy.
Yep, I'm the one who was like, don't put me on.
With the black bar?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the
and then
werewolf? Yes.
With Dee over my face.
Did you show her yet?
Not yet. Yeah. This would be good.
We are.
Holy heck.
Crazy that somebody come up to me and they said, you know, you look just like Dee Wallace. I didn't know that. So we started doing an interview with our people, and I said, whatever you do, just don't put me on camera like they are right now. And so I watched the video for the first time today.
We placed your head over her because she didn't want to be on camera, so we covered it.
So I found this morning.
Something that's just wrong about it.
But here's the actual comparison to mother-daughter.
I don't know. It was better when I was blonder.
You guys look so much alike.
Facially you do, yeah, very Facially you two look
Yeah.
in terms of structure, bone structure.
Put it back up.
Okay. Wait, you already did that.
Who wants to hear thrillernights.com? You gonna say it? Thrillernights.com. Say it right.
All right.
A little bit better.
That's awesome. Focus on this camera.
Okay.
Just kind of introduce yourself. You know, you can talk about the movie and anything else you want to mention.
Okay, cool. My name's Gabrielle Stone. I'm the star of the new film Speak No Evil. We're premiering in Detroit at the Palladium on June 7th. Doing the whole red carpet premiere and after party.
Which Palladium in Birmingham?
Birmingham, yes. Yes, I'm so proud of myself that I know that even though I'm not from here. It's just from hearing it all weekend. But yeah, and it's the world premieres in Arizona on May 24th, and then you can get it exclusively at mindplate.tv after that.
All right. Cool. Do you have any other movies coming out there?
I do. My project I did called Cut comes out later this year. That has a limited theatrical release. And then I also starred in The Lighthouse with Danny Glover, which is in post-production right now.
Okay. Are you a big horror film fan?
You know, I kind of was born into it with my mom, but yeah, I mean, I love it. I love, you know, going and getting bloody and stuff. I'm doing a project in September called Elephant's Graveyard with Billy Zane, and I get a lot of blood in that, so yeah, it'll be good.
Do you have any favorite horror movies?
You know, the ones that scare me the most, at least, are the ones that could really happen, like Scream, the ones that, like, are practical. I don't really get too scared with the supernatural stuff, and I know how everything's made. My friends hate going to horror films with me because I'm like, oh, I know how they did that, you know, blah blah blah, and they're like, you're totally ruining this for me. But yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the genre. The fans are awesome, so yeah. You are watching ThrillerNights.com.
ThrillerNights.com. Hold on, I will eat your face off.
Hey, my name is Rose. Am I looking at you or the camera, by the way?
What's that?
Am I looking here or there?
Oh, you can look at me.
All right, cool. My name is Rose. I'm the writer-director of Speak No Evil. I'm here at the Motor City Nightmares.
All right. Is this your first feature-length film?
This is my second feature film. My first film was Deadfall Trail. We released in 2010. We actually did a red carpet here, actually in Birmingham at the Palladium. And now this film, Speak No Evil, will also be premiering at the Palladium in Birmingham June 7th.
Okay. Are you from this area?
I was born in Livonia, actually. Kind of brought up in the Ann Arbor area.
Right.
And now I live out in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, awesome. Do you have anything new you're starting yet, or are you
For now, we're mainly concentrating on Speak No Evil at the moment, but there is a sequel in the works.
Okay.
We're going into Hear No Evil, and we hope to be going into pre-production on that by the end of the year.
Nice. And do you have any favorite horror films?
Man, that is always tough. Actually, I'll also go with Martyrs. Yeah, it's one of my really dug it, French film. Antichrist. I don't know, like some people wouldn't take Antichrist as a horror film, maybe just a horrific drama, but man, I loved Antichrist. Really great film. Yeah,
really?
Loved it.
I found myself, I didn't know what to think. It was really just one of the most bizarre films I think I've seen recently.
Oh, I mean, Lars von Trier is one of my favorite filmmakers. I think he does some really great work. Yeah, it's kind of funny. My taste, the films I'm into, are different than what I make, for sure. Like, I would call this an art house horror.
Okay.
But with a strong plot. Like, it's not going to be something that draws. You know, it's not a slow film. It really picks up. There's something really happening every 2 to 3 minutes in this movie. And I had full-grown adults hiding behind blankets and pillows and screaming at the TV.
Nice.
You know, in a couple of test screenings.
Okay.
And I'm really excited about getting this film out into a crowd and seeing like a live audience.
Yeah. Cool.
Everybody, check out ThrillerNights.com.
Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jay. My wife Shannon, my boy Jake. We're here hanging out at the horror convention, seeing all the cool stuff, meeting a lot of really cool people. This is a great event for horror fans, man. This is awesome. You can meet people from the movies that you love. You can get all sorts of great merchandise. A lot of great artists down here. It's a lot of fun, man. It's a really good time. The boys loving it. Hey, everybody. This is Eddie Venom, Motor City Monster with the family hanging out. Go to ThrillerNights.com for all your horror needs.
Wait, do it again. I was talking over you.
ThrillerNights.com. Go there, and I will find you, and I will eat your face.
No, that's not what you said.
You
said, let me show you my poo.
You're over there. I didn't know so.
You did. Hey, I'm waiting.
Asshole face liar.
She's staring me down now. All right, so.
I guess you can start out just by telling us, you can look in the direction of this camera.
This one?
Yeah, just introduce yourself.
Oh, so you're doing the MTV thing with the...
Kind of, yeah.
We're making it's going to be in 3D. We're stereo
Oh, really? That's an interesting way of doing it. Hi, I'm Kane Hodder. Most known for playing Jason in Friday the 13th, Part 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have also played Victor Crowley in the Hatchet movies. Hatchet 3 comes out June 14th. We also have a horror sitcom coming out on FearNet on June 4th called Holliston. I play myself in that in a different way. And please read my book called Unmasked. It's my life story. And I'll find out if you don't read it, and I'll come to your house. Can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kane Hodder. You're watching ThrillerNights.com. Keep watching or I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming back today, guys.
Thank you so very much.
He's on it. Hi guys.
Hey, how are you? Cool. So yeah, as we were saying, we have this web show called Thriller Nights. We call it a horror reality show. We basically go around to different horror events all over the state and film and interview people and talk. And it becomes the show. So we were just wondering if you'd like to give us a quick 30-second interview. Maybe.
30 seconds?
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Yeah, we can
However
do
much
that.
time you have.
I can do that.
Have a nice day. Oops, forgot to push record. Sorry.
Attention everyone, Michael Rooker is getting ready to do his final big signing. So
it's like, attention everyone, he's in his bag.
There's no children here? I was going to say something, but I won't. I'm on camera now. Fuckers. How you doing, man? So go ahead, let's talk.
Yeah, I guess just go ahead and, everyone's going to know who you are when they see it, but just tell us your name and say whatever you want about if you have a current project coming up or whatever you want to do.
Okay. Or you want to talk about your involvement with Cliffhanger?
Yes.
With,
or Mallrats, whatever.
You guys don't really know what you want, do you?
No, we're just asking, you can just introduce yourself and,
What's your name again?
I'm Frank.
You have ID?
ID, yeah.
Prove it, Frank. How you doing? I'm Mike Rooker, and we're doing a 5-second interview with Thriller Nights.
Cool.
Very, very cool people.
Dealt with her.
They look a little strange to me, but that's about 5 seconds, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Get out of here, man.
Cool.
ThrillerNights.com.
Feed them. Gators are actually non-aggressive animals unless they're hungry, or unless they're.
Is he hungry?
No. Or unless they're being threatened. So if you're walking onto their territory and they're in mating season, like a female, but most women are angry anytime. So, but no, if you feed them correctly, like you do your research and you feed them what they're supposed to eat for their size. Gators have to have calcium. They have to be fed calcium. So chicken with bones in it, rats, guinea pigs, goats, they have to have the bone marrow to obtain their own bones. They actually don't produce calcium on their own. So if you don't feed them something with calcium, their bones can actually get rubbered and they'll die. Snakes, kind of the same thing. So as long as they're fed well, temperatures are good, and people aren't poking them all day long, he's used to this now. This is what he does.
It's his job.
It's his job. He's happy. We go back to the hotels and he sits in the bathtub for the evening.
We'll let him in the hotel?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Here comes the cleaning lady. I'm very close to cleaning lady.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be freaky.
Yeah, we put him in the bathtub at night with some water, nice warm water, and he takes a bath. It's like anyone after a long day at work, they want a nice warm bubble bath, He's the same. It is pretty funny though when they fight their way out of the bins.
That's the best. I am Sarah. I'm from Grim Reaper Reptiles. That's Reaper with 2 R's at the end. And we came all the way down from the big old town of Boston. So, long travel time.
Okay.
About 14 hours. And
so he goes, more importantly, he goes,
about 14
I'm
hours.
really liking this.
We had a little bit of traffic, so, you know. So it was fun. We've had a really good turnout this time. A lot of information for people.
Based on true shit.
Few animals that got to go home with new mommies and daddies that needed it. Anyone that has questions about snakes, you know, any reptile, amphibian, invertebrates, they can find us on Facebook and we can answer any questions, or if they're looking to adopt, we can help them find some.
Thank you.
You're welcome. ThrillerNights.com. Let's go, baby.
I'm going to get it.
You sold quite a few of them. I hope
She stops whenever I do it.
I'll tell you.
Come on.
Looking off to the side, like, I'm not talking to you.
Serious client from here.
I'm going to get it. Oh. I got ya.
Nice.
Okay, I'm done.
Should have got some of that too on the way, so we'd show the difference in weather.
Yeah, you know what? I shot a little bit of it when we got up to the hotel. Remember yesterday?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed coming out with us to the Motor City Nightmares convention. We've left some of the footage out that might get us in legal trouble. Come back next time. And remember, to avoid fainting, just keep telling yourself, it's only a website. It's only a website.
It's only a website!
Cool. I like this stupid poster.
That's me, jackass.